One of the challenges today with athletes is that time's getting shorter. There's less time to get prepared for the off season. There's less time between games. Seasons are lasting longer. So our response has been, how do we become more efficient? How do we use that software? How do we use those analytics, the predictive models that have been built? How do we use those things to allow that time to provide more resilience, more injury prevention, as well as more performance to these athletes?
Phil Wagner and Sparta Track have designed a way to quantify urgent athleticism. As co-team builders in the National Football League, myself and our head coach Mike Smith have always been very interested in taking information and differentiating between athletes.
Going into strength and conditioning, you can certainly test guys in terms of like maxes, benches, and squat and kind of get some things. This has really kind of dialed me in. It's kind of like a power map of the athlete. And having that power map has really helped me kind of give me a sniper shot onto those athletes. Really gives us a specific force pattern of the individual to take care of their individual needs. As we're progressing guys, I can retake a snapshot and have them re-jump and then have it re-rain down. If a guy's getting fatigued, it can help me back off. If a guy's getting stronger, it can help me push even harder. The ease and use of the technology with this force plate and Sparta itself, the software, very easy, very user-friendly. I had no problem getting into it.
The challenge then becomes where those inefficiencies lie, because that's what dictates longevity. So if an athlete can run really fast or jump really high, but the force sequence has gaps or there's losses of force in certain areas, certain joints, certain muscles, when that starts to happen, you just become inefficient. And whether it's acute, maybe you get hurt because you lose force initially and your knee dives inward and you tear an ACL, or chronic, over time you start to wear down your cartilage. Either way, those inefficiencies really affect how long you can play the game. And that analysis and the software in general is meant to identify where the opportunities are for longevity and make sure that that course continues to be plotted and durability is maintained throughout the career.
What impressed me is Sparta was more interested into science and development and partnership versus just selling a product. And that made it easier for us to come to the decision to work with them.